Oh, dang. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. It appears that T.I. is threatening 50 Cent, gang. T.I. is making threats to 50 still? I thought we was done. What type of gangsterisms are you trying to prove here, champ? It's crazy that T.I. is making threats to 50 Cent. Champ, wasn't you supposed to walk down the dude that smoked your mans? You know, the guy that you was testifying for in court. You know, the guy who, you said the shots wasn't for him, it was for you. What about that, champ? And then he has the audacity to speak about Crime Stop. Listen, man, this is getting crazy. By the way, sorry for the technical difficulties. I was supposed to been live, guys. Internet went out. It's all good though. We here, nigga. Queen's in the building. You already know the vibes. This bozo still talking crazy. You not gangster, champ. You not gangster. We see you. Ebro is doing the interviews. Ebro, Laura Tarzi, and goddamn Rosenberg, Peter Rosenberg, New York Rejects. You got Ebro from Bakersfield, California. This backpacker. You know the people that I tend to not like, the backpackers. Of course, Ebro got smoked with 50, and 50 got smoked with Ebro because 50 aired out Ebro because Ebro was not putting on no New York talent. Ebro thought he was bigger than the program and all that. T.I. gets interviewed talking nonsense. We gonna get to all this. Listen, up these like smash the like share video. I'm here again. Let's get into
9
it.
to 29.
9 to 29, bro. I don't.
But that'll also make you look at life differently.
What? And then when I do rap shit, man, this shit is full of this type
Well,
shit.
now, wait, hold up now.
I ain't into this.
You were asked about verses on Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And you were asked about verses with Gillian Wallow.
That's right.
Both of your
I was asked.
right, but both
I'm
of your
not out here
responses
soliciting.
Yeah, but your responses led to 50 having something to setting it off. And I think we all pretty much agree, before we get off into it, none of us really love the whole posting of your lady. Nobody loves all that.
Bruh.
Loves the posting of his lady. Ebro, you and your backpacker koala bear ass was laughing at his wife. Been laughing at his wife for years. Here's what you don't know. Yeah, me and Ebro got into an argument on Instagram probably a good 7 years ago, maybe 6. Really 7, maybe 8. Doesn't matter, man. Me and Ebro got into it for a minute too. We was arguing for days. Me and Ebro was arguing for days, bro. I mean, it had to be 3-4 days. I was arguing with this bozo. But here he is back again. All right, goddamn Hayashi Mishima from Tekken. This bozo is now back acting as though, hey, we didn't like the posting of your wife, T.I. The only reason T.I. is being interviewed by Ebro is because T.I. and Ebro both don't like 50. And 50 called both of you Negroes out. Facts. If you want to call Ebro a Negro, I happen to think Ebro might be a gas station family member, but that's just me. I ain't gonna lie. Up these likes though, you heard? Let's continue. Come
Let
on.
me tell you. Just on some real shit, my man. It's 8 billion people in the world. Everybody ain't got to like me. I ain't everybody cup of tea. You know what I mean? I'm too strong for some. Might not be strong enough for others. It's fine. I'm cool with that. You ain't got to even fuck with me at all. Nigga, just don't disrespect me, man. I'm real big on treating other people the way I want to be treated.
But you not fifth though. So you're mad. See, let's be honest about this here. T.I. is so hell bent on Fifth not doing the verses. You know why? Because T.I. is not equal to 50 Cent. I'll say this again. You are 50's little bro. You're not Fifth though, champ. Why you think it's disrespectful because Fifth don't want to do verses with you? Or are you mad because you got your chain snatched in New York City, so you have some type of vitriol towards New Yorkers, champ? What is it? Tony Yayo tried to give you that at the MTV Awards and all that. You didn't want to give him that. Or was it the BET Awards? Doesn't matter. You had a problem with G-Unit before G-Unit had a problem with you. Now you're like, I feel disrespected. Shut up, nigga. How you feel disrespect? What do you feel disrespected about? You're not Fifth's equal, champ. You ain't that guy. Go handle home turf. You got Future. You got Ludacris. You got Young Thug. You got all these people who got a better catalog than you. I don't understand, champ. It's not making sense to me. Go battle them. All right, go handle home turf first. Then you could go see Fifth. I ain't gonna lie. There's other people in Atlanta with better catalogs than you. 3 stacks. We need to keep naming names and all that. Go battle Gucci Mane, man. Like, you not Fifth level, so you mad because Fifth see you like little bro. You are the little bro. You're not bigger than Fifth. And whoever said he's bigger than Fifth smokes angel dust. Hey, look, we got a lot of fiends out here. And, you know, I don't know where the plug is at, but you need to go hit up your plug. Because there ain't no way in hell you think for 1 second Tip is in the same stratosphere as Fifth. He ain't the same celebrity. He ain't got the same impact. The whole world don't know this nigga. They know Fifth though. Yeah, they know Fifth. That's a fact. But let's continue. I never seen a nigga so hurt behind a nigga not wanting to partake in a versus that really wouldn't be a versus because it's gonna end in a fight because 50's too petty to do a versus in the first place. The nigga has said time and time again he wasn't doing one. He been saying this since 2021 that he was never doing a versus with anybody. And that means you too, champ. You're not exempt from the conversation, by the way. But let's continue, gang. Oh, champ.
And I'm also real big on treating motherfuckers the way they decide they gonna treat me. And it's really just I'm not here. I don't give a fuck who raps. I don't give a fuck who wants to do verses, nigga. My life is full. I have a very full life. I mean, I'm wealthy enough. I don't chase numbers. I got enough money to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
But you're clout chasing. But you're clout chasing. But you're clout chasing. His Frank is still in your mouth. Your rat mouth got Fist Frank in it, champ. Yeah, you treating Fist Frank like it's a block of cheese, champ. Yeah, I never seen a guy mistake a block of cheese for Frank. Yo, gang, you're still clout chasing. I'm glad the hat matches your diet. Congratulations, champ. Your hat looks like what you eat. By the way, yeah, you know. Y'all ever see those cheese cubes and all that? Yeah, I'm glad you're wearing a matching hat to match your dinner for the night because you're a rat. Mr. Crime Stoppers. Apparently in this same exact interview, he talks about Crime Stoppers. I would love to hear what he has to say about his ratting shit. Up these lights. Smash like if you have not. We're going to proceed, gang.
House, I buy a house. I want to buy a boat, I buy a boat. I want to fly private, I fly private. I want to buy shoes, I buy shoes. I want to send my kids to school, I send them to wherever the fuck I want to send them to. I live a life that I am happy with. I ain't chasing nobody else's success. God has blessed me. So I don't need nobody else to do shit for me to be okay. You ask me a question, as a man, I'm gonna tell you what the fuck happened.
Right.
And as a man, if you don't like what I said, then you shouldn't have handled it that way. And ultimately, all of the quietness that we're witnessing right now from dude, what would have happened if that quietness was practiced at the beginning? Absolutely nothing. We wouldn't be here.
Nothing.
What quietness are you talking about? You're the one asking for the verses and calling niggas soft. You can't be someone that did Crime Stoppers and call somebody soft and scared. What would make you think that Fifth is scared of someone like you? Yeah, you might have some foot soldiers and all that, but ain't nobody scared of you, bro. Nobody been scared of you, champ, respectfully. You feel me? Like, what are you talking about? What are you saying? Fifth is still being mentioned right now. Fifth is still being mentioned right now. And Fifth actually has something to say about this interview. We're gonna get to that later when we're done with this. Fifth has something to say about this nonsense, by the way. He's proving a point. You're saying that Fifth started it. No, you did. You was on Club Shay Shay with that nonsense. You was on Shannon Sharp podcast with this nonsense, talking about, yeah, Fifth is soft. I want Fifth. I might do Wayne. I might do Luda. Yeah, go do that then. You're not even beating Lil Wayne, respectfully. You're not beating Wayne's catalog, champ. I'm sorry. You ain't beating Wayne, bro. You ain't beating Ludacris. You ain't beating Future. Future has surpassed you by miles, champ. You're not beating Future. You're not beating Future. Future runs Atlanta. You're not beating Future. I ain't gonna hold you. We just gotta be real about the situation, gang. Who really been running the A in the last decade plus. Be for real. Be honest. I got connects in the A too, in case niggas think I don't. I'm connected in the A. I got niggas out there. I got plenty niggas in there. You just gotta be real about the situation, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Niggas gotta keep the town out your mouth though. I'm gonna get to some comments soon too. Let's keep it going though.
Talk about
Nothing. There's nothing.
Well,
to
so,
see
but
here.
in that regard, there was some good promo out of this. I mean,
I don't give a fuck about that, man. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. What the fuck?
So why you talking about it? You still on this press run, bro. So apparently T.I. is supposed to retire after this album. He said he's giving one more album, I guess. This is what he says, by the way. How you don't care, but this is all you've been talking about, nigga. We only see your name when it's attached to Curtis. What you talking about? Photography by Billy Ware says, don't forget the next day he was on Gillian Wallow Park crying over there too. And that's the reason his wife got posted, because he was on Gillian Wallow's podcast calling 50 all types of 304s, calling the man out of his name. So he posted a picture of your wife. You heard? DJ Superman Slaughter says a good battle versus for T.I. would be Ludacris. Yeah, go handle Ludacris, nigga. Fifth is not doing any verses with you. Like, what you talking about, bro? You're mentioning this man's name every time. You got his Frank in your meat trappers, shit. Yeah, your meat trappers is filled with Fifth's Frank. Am I lying? Let's consider.
I can't even, man. This same promo, $50,000 would have got it.
right.
I could have spent $50,000 for the same level of promo.
Well, and you just said you're not chasing numbers for this album.
I'm not chasing it, but I'm just telling you that the amount of fucking hits and man, $50,000 would have got the same thing.
Right.
I mean, you posted something the other day about the success of your first single right now off this latest thing. A lot of number ones. Lot of things. So you should be proud.
Glory to God.
So let's see. You got number one on Shade 45, trending audio on Instagram, number one digital rap singles, number one global achievements was the post.
Yeah, Shazam at Urban, at Billboard.
Yeah, number one urban radio, just as of,
And number one urban radio.
as of yesterday, number one urban radio.
Well,
or as of Friday,
but first and foremost, these are numbers that you are watching. So let's be clear.
But those
Yo, Ebro, you a glazer. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Niggas in the town never liked Ebro. Ebro was never a favorited person in the town. Let me be very clear. This bozo's from Bakersfield, California, gang. You one of them backpackers. You one of them. You one of them sleeping bag, jacket wearing individuals. You one of them. You one of them, brim on the scully wearing ass niggas. Yeah, you want to hear about mountains and climates and pyramids in the eye of Ra and Horus and all that. You want to hear that. You want to wear goddamn beaded bracelets and all that. You want to do that. That's what you want to do. Yeah. You was one of them backpackers, one of them bluegrass listeners, champ. You want to hear that. You want to hear about niggas at picnics barefoot, soaking up the sun and all that, getting the vitamin D. Well, you getting a lot of vitamin D here. I'm keeping the G-Stack with you. You getting a lot of vitamin D here, champ. You don't even need the sun because the glazing is relentless, champ. By the way, yeah, man. Come on, champ. You came in, you got a honey mustard vest. Nigga, you got brown mustard vest on, my nigga. What types of yellows is you wearing? This is nasty word. Why does his hat look like the juicy fruit gum after you chew it down to no flavor? Yeah, the color of your hat is the same color as gum when you just get rid of all the flavor, champ. I ain't gonna lie. It's nasty though. But let's continue.
different numbers.
Well, I'm not watching all of them. I'm not watching all of them.
But
I was watching the urban radio joint. The other ones is like some shit that my publicist got.
Well, some of these numbers I didn't even know was numbers, but I'm glad that they are. Well, and I love the song, right? Like I think unanimously when you put out the teaser video and it was Pharrell on production and y'all collabing and the way you sound on the record, everybody love it. And
I appreciate that.
So I haven't heard any negative about the song.
No,
but I was just pointing out that moments like this do keep the story going, though.
What you mean?
Where you having a back and forth with anybody, whether it's 50 or anybody, that's the world we live in today.
But the thing is, you don't need that if you already have
You're asking me where and when did he get his chain snatched? Didn't I just say where he did it? Did I not just say where it happened at? What you going? So we gonna pretend that T.I. didn't get his chain snatched in the town? He did. He did. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, champ. Yeah, he got his chain snatched in the town. Yeah. You don't know what the town is? Do your Googles. Do your Googles. Let's continue. Do your Googles, champ.
Superlative product. If the product is already being received well, you don't need that. It's already growing. It's already gone.
Yeah.
That shit was already out of here.
No.
Yeah, like your Frank is already growing in Ebro's tonsils. It's already gone. You can't even see your own Frank because Ebro's right there, champ. He's covering your entire growing region. Yeah. It's already grown. It's already gone. We know. We know, champ. Ebro. Ebro has collected your growth, champ. Yeah. He's collected the growth, champ. Right? He's collected the growth, by the way. Yeah, champ.
As soon as I cut my hair, that shit was gone. I didn't need this.
Right.
I'd have kept my fucking hair if I needed this. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need this.
Now, are you enjoying seeing your son step up to the moment? And the whole family concept.
Bro,
You
no,
that?
I don't. I don't enjoy it. I do not. Simply because I've spent so much time trying to get this little nigga off the ledge.
Talking about King.
Yes. And now he has justifiable means to undo all of the teachings that I've been teaching.
Got it.
I do not like this. No, I do not enjoy it.
Now, Domani kept us cool. Domani's always cool.
Guess what? What the fuck? What universe is this?
What universe is this? Okay, T.I. Darkland Inc. says T.I. got his chain snatched at Club Mirage in New York, and also got his chain snatched in Houston when he tried to confront Little Flip and he got beat up and robbed. Oh, Chan. Well, I don't think anyone ever beat up and robbed Fifth. Did he, Chan? No such stories exist, Chan. For whatever reason that is. I don't know, Chan. Maybe, he's not as tough as the tipster is, Chan. He's not. Fifth can't be as tough as the tipster. See, real niggas get robbed and all that. Yeah, real niggas get their chain snatched. Yeah, he not as tough as Champ Paul. Because real ones get robbed and chain snatched. That's right, Champ. Not once, but 2 times. Not once, but twice. Oh, Champ. If 50 had as much respect as T.I., he would have got robbed or something. Yeah, niggas would have took his chain or something, right?
I told y'all before I was having issues with the internet before I even got on live, right? I did. I told you I had these issues with my internet connection before I even went live. So unfortunately, I don't know if this is ever gonna come back on again, but if I cannot, we're gonna have to boom the stream. Hopefully we don't have to boom the stream, but in the meantime, I can't play nothing from my phone game, I'm gonna be honest. What the hell is this? Yeah, I can't play nothing from my phone, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. But for the meantime, yeah, this is crazy, bro. It's nasty how T.I. is trying to flip the narrative on what's going on. He's still using 50 Cent's name for clout still. You feel me? And it's nasty work. Okay, I think the internet is back. I think my internet is back, gang. Is it? Nah, it ain't back for real. It's being weird though. But I told y'all before, I had to start the live stream late because the internet was wilding. So that's why you didn't see me live right away. I told you the internet was bugging out. So that's the reason why. You feel me? So we're going to get back to the content, hopefully. If not, I have to boom the stream. I don't know what the hell's going on. I've been reaching out to the internet provider and all that. But yeah, unfortunately, this is the weird nonsense that we have to deal with sometimes as creators. This type of madness does ensue at times. So bear with the man. That's all I can tell you. But if anything, I end up turning this into a video, if anything, if there's any further issues. You feel me? But I think I'm good for right now. Hold on. I'm about to get back on stream. Hold on, gang.
All right. So let me fix this, man. This is crazy. Happens sometimes, though. It ain't nothing. Hold on. I'm gonna get the video back on screen and all that. We gonna get back to where we was at in a second. Hit the like button if you have not. I'm about to put this back on the screen. No, salute to the chat for holding it. Dang. Let's get it. Hold on. I gotta skip around. All right, hold on, gang. Where were we?
Simply because I've spent so much time trying to get this little nigga off the ledge.
Talking about King?
Yes. And now he has justifiable means to undo all of the teachings that I've been teaching.
Got it.
I do not like this. No, I do not enjoy it.
Now, Domani kept us cool. Domani's always cool.
What the fuck? What universe is this? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, man, listen, man. I'm a logical, reasonable man of respect, bro. And I raise my children to be men of respect, logical, reasonable, and not to be emotional. And when I see King,
but you're emotional though, so make it make sense. You only pass down the same soft behavior that you've been displaying for however long you've been displaying it to your kids, because your kid is just as emotional as you. So what are you really saying? I try to make sure they're not as emotional, but your kid is emotional. There's a video of goddamn King at like 15 years old crying and tiny that's going viral. Yeah, there's a video. Matter of fact, where the video at? Where the video at? Because everybody talking about King is a crash out and all this madness, but there's definitely a video of bro crying and all that madness. Like, so what are we really talking about here? It's nasty work, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Matter of fact, where is that King video at? I can't find it right now. I'm gonna get to it in a second. I'm gonna find it though. Trust me. Oh no, I know where it's at. I got it. Hold on, gang. Hold on, gang. We gonna fix this. There it is. It's this video right here. I'm gonna show y'all. Where the video at, man? Salute to the chat. We just gotta show this video real quick. Hold on, gang. Watch this. Watch this, y'all.
It's gonna be the same. What? Get upset about it.
This the crash out they talking about. They said this the crash out. When I was king age, I was getting into fights. I ain't gonna lie. When I was that age, I was getting into fights. I don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about that. You heard? Crazy. Nasty work. Let's get back to the video, man. This is nasty. Let's get back to the video. This is crazy, bro. Let's continue, man.
How he moving, it's emotional, and I know, and me too. You know what I'm saying? Me too. You know, you drag the matriarch of our household into some nonsense. So the one thing that I am proud of out of all of this is that the women and children in our family see that it's a line of men.
I see.
That's here.
Right.
Against who the fuck ever. You know what I mean? And we not here to defeat. Like, I don't give a damn about beating. I ain't here to defeat. I'm here to defend. You understand? I'm here to protect what's ours, what we built. Man, this shit is, man, I die in the street about this shit, man. This shit dead ass serious.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Really, T.I.? Really? Who you gonna do something to? Who you gonna do something to, champ? The person that blicked your mans, you didn't do nothing to. But you gonna do something to Fifth or whoever? Like, we don't believe you, gang. I'm sorry. And you gonna talk about Crime Stoppers too. Salute to Mystery Monk for $5 to town taxes, who says keep going to post some dangerous looking emojis and then go eat seaweed and Pepsi flavored salad. Oh, chan. Oh, chan. Salute to the homie Mystery Monk with the $5 to town taxes. Pepsi flavored salad sounds insanely disgusting, by the way. I ain't gonna hold you. And salute to Lauren Williams with the $2 to town taxes as well, gang. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with some town tax. It is tax season after all. You dig? Mantle says, someone said in the comments, King looks like he went to Diddy camp. Must have stayed the night a lot. Well, his parents support Diddy, so maybe he did go to Diddy camp. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, it is what it is, gang. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, bro over there crying. He like 15, 14 years old, crying. Nasty work. Let's continue.
This shit ain't no motherfucking game. I'm not playing.
Do you hit King when you see like him post a video? Do you immediately hit him and say anything?
I hit my forehead first. I'm God damn. Like, bro, it's almost like I hate to see some shit going down, going to a direction where it's headed, but what the fuck can I do to stop it? Because I didn't send it there. I'm not the motherfucker that's directing. I ain't set the GPS, bro. The destination is the destination.
How do you turn it off though? Because you seem to have the ability to say, all right, this went too far. I'm not interested in.
This the biggest bozo here, by the way. Peter Rosenberg. Huge bozo. Salute to more town taxes. We got Belinda or Bell with $4.99 in town taxes. You heard? And we got Nodi with the $1.99 in town taxes. Says town taxes. Salute Gotham. Run the lights up. Listen, ain't nothing wrong. They're paying town taxes. It is tax season after all, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna lie. But you got Peter Rosenberg, man. Another bozo. One of the biggest bozos. Again, nobody that's on this panel is liked by New York City. This is the same guy that said something crazy about Big L. This guy said Big L was not that legendary years ago. This is the same bozo who said this. He said Big L is not that legendary. This guy smokes angel dust. It's insane, man. Up these likes, man. Hit the hype button too after the video's done. We ain't got a hype button just yet, but it's coming. Let's keep this thing going, gang.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to focus another direction. How do you turn it off? And you just haven't been able to instill that part into King, maybe? Or
Man, to be honest with you, bro, I said that's enough. Really, I said that's enough when I seen that damn T-shirt. I said, man, this is enough. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
I said, man, chill out, bro. Chill out.
This is enough. Salute to Super 12685, who said, wasn't Big U extorting T.I.? Stop it with the tough talk, my guy. We all heard the stories. Don't forget, Big U was making fun of Tip for telling, because he do tiptoe, just like Gunna got extorted it by Big U. T.I. also got extorted by Big U. Chint, you both rats. You both took the stand. Difference is Gunna wasn't on Crime Stoppers. You was. You was on Crime Stoppers, nigga. I ain't going to lie. You was on Crime Stoppers. But yeah, Big U extorted this bozo too. Like, come on, man. You got a nasty track record, gang. All this, street that. Point out where Fifth got extorted. Fifth got his chain snapped. Ain't nobody did that to Fifth, gang. I ain't gonna lie. But niggas is mad. Only says any Big L slander will not be tolerated. Yo, listen. Unless you knew Big L, because they say Big L was a big POS, just like Big Pun was a POS. Big L done helped Mace get robbed and all that. Listen, some people don't like Big L for who he was, but he was definitely a talented rapper. Wasn't a good person, but was a great rapper, great lyricist. He just was a terrible human being, champ. I ain't gonna lie. But let's continue.
Because again, I'm big on treating people the way I want to be treated.
Right.
I don't be out here just doing unto others in ways I don't want to be done. And so I don't want to see my children doing others the way, but they like, man, this is in response.
Right.
I'm like, man, but it's over with. Let it go. Let the shit go, bro.
Now, if it didn't involve your family in this way, and it was really about rap,
man, to be honest with you, bro, I've been extremely, I've exercised restraint. You know, when I was minding my business at the Super Bowl and goddamn and Shannon and Ocho, they asked me, and he come up with the bullshit, the motherfucking Crime Stoppers commercial, and I am not ashamed. If I can, man, look, man, if I can find a way to motherfucking keep my motherfucking ass out of jail without sending nobody else to jail.
So Crime Stoppers ain't helping send people to jail? If I can get out of jail without, well, talk about them machine guns you had and how you got out of jail in 1 year when people only had 2 machine guns did quite a few years, Chim. You 1 year for a multitude of machine guns in your trunk. If I could stop people from going to jail and if I could stop myself from going to jail without getting others in jail, like shut up, nigga. You don't get your corn out the can ass up out of here, gang. Respectfully, you're POS. I ain't gonna hold you. You're POS, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. It's nonsense coming out your goddamn mouth. I mean, Fish Frank should also exit your neck. There needs to be a neck exit for Fish Frank because goddamn it, you talking about this nigga an awful lot. And not only are you talking about Fifth, but you talking about everything that Fifth made fun of you for, by the way. Billy Ware says T.I. talking about letting it go, but on his 5th interview is nasty. Come on. Your 5th interview, you still talking about this nigga, gang. What we talking about? Belinda says 50 already got too quiet. It may be too late. It's gonna get ugly. Nody also says T.I. and Tiny support Diddy. Do your Googles. Well, they also have 30 people who accuse them of Diddy-style crimes, accuses them of graping, putting things in their drinks and forcing them to partake in insane activities. Yeah? Right? House of Pain says owning it is the only real way out of this now. Ain't no way out. Ain't no way out. You heard? Ain't no way out. MCG Raw, this old. So why are you here, Chin? Listen, I am literally the reason that you wake up, Chin. All right. How about you go put an aspirin in your orange juice and keep quiet, old man? Your name is MCG Raw, nigga. If you don't put an aspirin in your goddamn orange juice, you might not make it to see another day, gang. So why are you talking to me for? Why are you mad at me, Chin? You're here. How about you do me a favor and zip my pants up, Chin? Since you seem to be, listen, your new job title is the mayor's pants zipper. Go zip my pants, Chin. How about that? Go fix my pants, Chin. All right, fix it, nigga. You here all the time complaining, nigga. How about you zip my pants up, Chin? It's the least you can do. I know you're gonna get winded zipping my pants up because you don't move like on a regular basis, but now it's time, Chin. Do some cardio with your hands, Chin, and zip my pants up. You ever thought about that, Chin? Huh? No? Oh, that's too goddamn bad. Let's
Fucking
continue.
ass out of jail without sending nobody else to jail. Why the fuck not? Mm-hmm. It ain't nobody who was, I was gonna keep it solid, but now since I seen this commercial, let me go ahead and rap. Let me go on and man, come on, bro. I'm talking to law-abiding citizens, reminding them that they have access to protect their communities.
Shut up. You're a policeman. Tip for tips is nasty work. Tip hotline by tip. If you see something, say something. Like, nah, nigga. No. Nigga, you are actually making a commercial telling people, hey, if you see wrongdoings in your communities, tell someone. Nigga, that's police work. What are you talking about? You ain't about to flip this. Well, I'm helping civilians protect their community. No, you're not, nigga. You're not about to switch this up. Nigga, you did a commercial advocating for people to tell, nigga. Yeah, you did. Tips by Tip. Tips by Tip Harris, nigga. You're not about to switch this up, nigga. You a cop. You on police time. What you say, Champ? What this bozo say again? Say it again.
But now, since I seen this commercial, let me go ahead and rap. Let me go on and man, come on, bro. I'm talking to law-abiding citizens, reminding them that they have access to protect their communities. Law-abiding citizens do have the ability to call the fucking police.
Listen, I'm one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Champ. That's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie. You trying to take yourself out of the rat category, ain't you, Champ? Too late. Penny Pratt with the $4 in town taxes says, here's my town taxes. Salute. Hey, look, y'all feel free to pay your town taxes. A lot of people's paying them town taxes. Well, it's tax season, gang. Tax season is here, champs. I ain't gonna lie. T.I., you look crazy. You look nasty right now. I ain't gonna lie. You said people got the right to call the police. I'm telling law-abiding citizens to call the police. Well, ain't you a street nigga? You're not supposed to tell nobody to call the police. What are you talking about? Huh? Oh, that's right. But he was getting out of jail. No. You don't tell nobody to call the police, nigga. That's police work. What are you talking about? Huh? Crime Stoppers. Why are you fixing yourself? Listen here, rubber band man. What the hell are you doing telling anybody to call anyone, nigga? Are you dumb or stupid? Which one? I don't know. B&Z says trying to explain his snitching like Young Thug must be an ATL thing. Well, first off, I will correct this. Young Thug didn't tell on nobody. It's a lie. And if you don't understand why, I'll explain later. Maybe get on Discord or something. I'll make it make sense. Young Thug is not a rat. T.I. is. Let me make this very clear. I'm going to make that very clear. Young Thug is not a rat. No. T.I., yes. Thug, no. If you don't understand why, I'll make it make sense later. I'll make it make sense later. You don't understand what happened. So there's a whole thing that happened that makes something seem... Everything is not what it seems. Let me make it make... Everything is not what it seems. That's what I'm going to say about Young Thug. But I'm not really here to defend Thug. I'm here to tell you that T.I. is definitely a goddamn rat, for sure. Thug ain't one of them rats, champ. Thug is a stepper. I'm going to be real. But let's continue.
I think we all are here.
Yeah. I'm talking to law-abiding citizens. I didn't say, hey, criminals.
Right.
Hey, if you're committing crimes, I want you to tell on other criminals. That's not what the fuck I said.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Chip. You said what you said. You said what you said. What you mean? I didn't tell criminals specifically to tell on other criminals, but you told niggas to call the police. Imagine, listen, check this out. This is the easiest scenario. Imagine the biggest drug kingpin in your city doing a commercial telling everyone, if you see something, say something, call Crime Stoppers at 1-800-TIPS. That don't look crazy? That don't look nasty? What does that look like? Wait a minute, champ. Why are you telling us to call the police? Aren't you against this? Aren't you from the streets? Nigga, what? What are you talking about? Hey, it's your local drug dealer here. Yeah. Make sure you contact Crime Stoppers if you see something. Yeah, I sold a lot of dope, champ. But it's time to call those guys, champ. Just in case you see me roaming around. You have to call it on me. Even I can be called upon, champ. 1-800-TIPS. Like, nigga, what? That don't make sense. That's nasty work, ain't it? That's nasty. Everybody knows this is nasty work. We're not about to move this goalpost of ratting, champ. Should I say goalpost or should I say cheddar trap, champ? We're not about to move this mouse trap. The mouse trap won't be moved. F the goalpost, nigga. We not moving the mouse trap at all. At all. Never, champ. Never shall we move the mouse trap, chin. You were right. You's a policeman, chin. And guess what? You was in court testifying, pointing out, hey, Your Honor, those shots were not meant for me. I don't think those shots were meant for me, not the man that passed. I believe those shots were for me. So instead of you getting to work and finding your ops who tried to unalive you and unalive your friend instead, you were supposed to go on that mission, Chin. You're supposed to catch you a hat, Chin. But no, Chin. You didn't go catch a hat. But you did go and do Crime Stoppers. But you did take the stand, Chin. Nasty work. Now who's gonna advocate for that? That's nasty work. I ain't gonna lie, but let's continue. Oh, Chin.
You know what I mean? And the shit with me and Falant, when the testimony that was received was in no way incriminating to anybody there.
First of all, if you didn't feel no guilt towards what Fifth said about you, why are you trying to explain as to why and the details in regards to everything that everyone knows is not street about you? Why would you go and take it upon yourself to do this interview for you to try to explain your ratting? What you're doing is called rat-splaining. What you're doing is called rat-splaining, Chet. Why do you feel the need now? You ain't never spoke upon these things in years. You ain't never explained no Crime Stoppers or what have you. And now you talking about you taking the stand and all that. Champ, you ain't never ever in your life said these things. Now all of a sudden, you got a lot to say about these things because Fifth said it. Because you know you look crazy, nigga. You're not about to act like you didn't. Just like you look crazy doing 1 year for some machine guns. I mean, multiple machine guns in your trunk, in the trunk of your vehicle, nigga. What are we talking about? Alpha Omega pretty much exposed you for that. I ain't gonna lie. What are you talking about? You're rat-splaining us, champ. You're doing some rat-splaining right now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. What are you talking about, Tip? Huh?
I was subpoenaed. I was out on bond. $3 million bond, by the way. Already fighting a federal case. If I'm subpoenaed, I got to go. So when I went, called it how I saw it. I said, hey, man, I don't know who did it. I saw fire. I got low. We returned fire. I can't tell you this man is who did anything. I didn't see that. Mm-hmm. So to bring all that shit up when none of that shit is valid. None of it. Oh, and 594-58019. That's my federal number. Pull it up. My name, birthday, all of my motherfucking my plea agreement, all that shit. It's all in there. It's in there. The court minutes, you can pull up every goddamn time I went in court. See everything that was said. If you care enough, 594-58019. My name, birthday, that number, get you anything you want. If you care enough, go get the fucking information. Go ahead. And where's this fucking person I told on? It's been 20 fucking years already.
Right.
This motherfucker ain't got out here
and said anything.
I'm a terrible.
I gotta let you know.
I'm a terrible rat.
I'm not keeping track of none of this.
I'm a terrible rat, bro.
Because you know the internet.
You a terrible rat. Wouldn't that mean you're still a rat? What you mean you're a terrible rat? That's not good. That means you're saying that you're a rat. You a terrible rat. So okay, so you're not the best cheese eater in the world. You don't have upstanding police badges and all that. But nonetheless, you're a rat. You're just not good at maybe you're not good at your rat job, perhaps. But you're still one. I'm a terrible rat. Hey, yo. How you a terrible rat? T.I. said this, not me. T.I. said this. Nobody says, I think he's backpedaling because he doesn't want the shady stuff his family's done, including King, to come to light. Well then, Chin. Should have thought about that before he partook in these activities now, shouldn't he?
Didn't get nobody no time. How the fuck does that work?
You know the internet's gonna make narratives, right? Like people gonna throw paperwork up. Sometimes it's fake, sometimes it's real. Tell stories that ain't real, all that. But once again, when it gets to these lyrics and these raps, what you've delivered, I feel like with let's see here, what was it? Less.
Who's a Petty Proud, man? Petty Proud says bringing his mom in it was definitely too far. Tiny ain't alive, and she been getting roasted since the 90s. It's forever music. Biggie flamed her why we mad at 50? That's because in the 90s, everybody wasn't soft. In the 90s, everybody wasn't delicate and soft. You heard? Belinda says he's a rat and his sons are mice. Maybe, you know. Lavena says, how do you know you're a terrible rat? What's your good question? You heard? Like, what are we talking about? In the 90s, nobody was this delicate. Everybody delicate now. You can't do nothing. Everybody is Charmin soft. Everybody is styrofoam now. You can't do nothing, champ. I can't breathe too hard. I might be offending you. If I take a deep breath, I might offend you, champ. I can't do that. Nah. If I take a deep breath, you might get a bruise. You might bruise up. Your skin might bruise up if I take a deep breath. I don't know. Everybody's so delicate now. You can't do a goddamn thing, nigga. You can't drink Pepsi Cola because it's a red, white, and blue. You might offend somebody. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know, champ. My sneakers might be a little bit too bright. I don't know, champ. You offend niggas doing anything, nigga. Me just speaking is offensive, nigga. Me speaking facts is very offensive, in fact. But continue.
Since you put out 2 records now.
Nah, it's been 3.
Three records.
It's been 3. Well, maybe 4.
Who cares about your records, champ? 50 Cent had this to say in response. Watch this. Here's what the Fifth says, champs. Watch what 50 had to say about all this madness, all this nonsense that we just had to witness. Up these likes and etc. Take a look what Fifth said, man. Because this is what he had to say in response to that. 50 took to Instagram, man. 50 says if they ain't talking about me, what are they talking about? I am the algorithm. That's what Fifth had to say. I am the algorithm. Here you go. He's not lying. Because T.I. is still talking about this guy. Ebro is talking about this guy. Fifth don't rock with Ebro or Tip at all. At all. And they don't rock with him. Right? Crazy, man. It's about to get nasty. I ain't gonna hold you. Whatever Fifth got up his sleeve is gonna be nasty. Penny Crown says the sensitivity is pathetic. Right, it annoys me. Belinda says we lost some grace in Tupac and Biggie. We don't need to lose anymore. Well, I hate to break it to you, but we're gonna lose even more. You know why? Because that's just how the game go, unfortunately. When you cross lines, things happen. You get bodied. If you a street rapper, if you jack in the streets, if you involved in smoke, then guess what? There's only two ways that this is gonna go. You either gonna serve life or you gonna end up being a taken life. You're gonna go upstairs, champ. This is just the reality of the situation. And we talking about real gangsters here. Well, a gangster. I can't say real gangsters. This involves a gangster that's being tried by people who's not gangster, pretty much. T.I.'s not gangster. King Harris and Domani are not gangster. None of them people is really about that right at all. At all, gang. By the way, Man 213 says attitude era in wrestling meant you had to be hardcore, and now stuff is soft these days. It's incredibly soft, gang. I ain't gonna lie. It's nasty. What we talking about here, man? This is nasty, but like I said, like, I don't know, gang. I don't know. Listen, hit that like button, gang. Hit that like, hit that like, hit that like, hit that like, gang. It's getting crazy out here, bro. People are still mad at Fifth. Nigga, it's been a week. Fifth ain't really said much. Did too much. He's out here doing business. Fifth's response, nigga, I'm an algorithm. Y'all niggas is still mad about a picture? An image? You think that this woman looks the way she looks? Of course you do, because niggas been roasting this same woman for over a decade plus. Because she's just not attractive. We know, we all realize and understand that she's not attractive. Anyone who says that she is doing angel dust. You do angel dust. what I'm saying? We just gotta be real about the situation. Oh, you mad? Listen, some of y'all don't even like what y'all see in the mirror most of the time, correct? Am I lying? Some of y'all don't like, some of y'all understand it. Y'all not the best looking individual in the world. Y'all know that. Some of y'all understand these things, right? Okay. So I'm sure Tiny understands these things. I'm sure she was seeing herself get roasted multiple times. Biggie Smalls roasted Shorty way back when. Nobody gave a damn, nigga. Nobody cared. Feel me? Lavena says, what King did is unforgiving. There's no coming back from insulting the dead. Going to 50 moms rest in place is disturbing. Yeah, King did the ultimate disrespect. Well, so did Domani. Did T.I. go that far? No. And here's what I always say. I say that T.I. used his kids to disrespect Fifth's deceased mom because he was scared to do it himself. You use your kids to go at 50's mom so it looks like it's lessening the blow. You use your kids to diss 50's moms because you know good and damn well you're not ready for them consequences. So you put your sons to do that because low-key you trying to cop a plea. In my opinion, I think you try to cop a plea by using your sons to disrespect Fifth's mom because it makes it seem like it's okay to do it because he came for their mom, I guess, for posting a picture of the mom, right? So to me, T.I., you copping a plea, nigga. You ain't ever fix yourself to ever go at that man's mom because you're not a bozo. You're not as crazy as you think, and neither is your kids. Your kid's not crazy and you're not crazy, nigga. You know better. You wouldn't dare do it. T.I. don't end up like Ja Rule did at the Barclays Center. You think T.I. can't end up in a Ja Rule type of situation? Keep thinking he won't, nigga. See what happened to Ja Rule at the Barclays Center, chin. Listen, all I said is Fifth don't gotta do a goddamn thing. Fifth got friends and people who love him daily that sometimes take initiative just off principle. Feel me? And if it looked like T.I. is trying to threaten 50 or in any way, shape, or form, T.I., you gotta chill out. You don't know who's gonna step for Fifth. You don't know a goddamn thing. So you might want to chill. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I mean? You might want to relax. I ain't gonna hold you, shit. Because you don't got the best track record. And niggas done definitely put hands and feet on you before. So you might want to relax. I ain't gonna lie. You're not gangster. You know what I'm saying? You had the machine guns and the whip and all that. And you only served a year in prison. Something ain't right. Who did you tell on, shit? What did you give up? What's the information? How are you the only person in Atlanta to ever do a year for some machines, shit? That doesn't make sense. Something ain't right. You did Crime Stoppers. You try to justify the Crime Stoppers like you ain't just tell a bunch of people to call the police, shit. And you supposed to be a gangster. Then on top of that, you in the goddamn courtroom pointing out to the goddamn judge, hey, that guy, I think those shots were for me, champ. I don't believe that those shots for my friend who passed away. You were supposed to spin, but you didn't spin, champ. Nah, that ain't what you do, gang. You don't do that. That's not of your repertoire. That's not of your build, champ. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, gang, do the man a favor, man. Hit the like, smash that like button, hit the hype button to help the channel in a major way. Okay, listen, we gonna have more content in store on the way. It's getting crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're gonna try to stop that in the future. Subscribe to the man if you brand new. Turn the notification bells on to get all of the man's updates. More content is on the way, gang. One more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor. The one and only man, New York Mayor, F. Mom Donnie, and you rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham. And you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.